Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode we're going to go to another track that was recently added in the newest update, and we'll just be doing it on easy so that we can get through all the tracks on easy first and then move on to medium. Alright, so this track I think I've actually played in the co-op mode and the Bloons Tower Defense Battles. Well, no. It's not on Battles, it's just the co-op mode on the, on the web version. So, I have played it before, just not really solo, so it's pretty interesting. It's a very simple track. Obviously it just comes from both sides and loops around. So some Buccaneers might actually be pretty helpful, but I'm just going to stick with the Boomerang for right now, because obviously with the double Renga and its whole arcing thing, it works pretty well. Now, I'm going to try for another banana farm, and then I think I'm going to go with some dartling guns, just because I still need some more experience on them. And I think I also need some experience on the mortar towers, but I won't worry about them yet. Put down a farm. And a farm. Right. Anyways, that's just a little random moment. But yesterday it was pretty exciting because the beta test thing for the for the new Bloons Tower Defense game, the Bloons Monkey City. It was open for registration so that people could sign up and be a part of the beta, and I thankfully was able to get into it and be able to play the beta. And right now it's like the servers are down or something, so I can't actually play it, but I'm sure in a few hours I'll have it fixed and then I'll be able to play it again. And I was thinking of recording it, but for one thing, because it's a web version, I can't really use fraps to record it, so I'd have to use the free screen to video thing, and it'd capture like my whole desktop window screen rather than just recording the actual gameplay, which it's what I did for the beginning, kind of, for the first few of my videos, but I'd really prefer being able to use fraps. So that I'm not just showing you like my whole desktop and everything. And there are other people that have some videos up already of the beta, and also because I've already been playing it for a couple hours, I think, I've already got some of the stuff unlocked, and you wouldn't really be getting that first-hand experience type of thing. Which I'm sure some of you are like, oh yeah, sure, I just want to see what the game is like. Well, there's other people online that can show you that. I'll probably put a link or two in the description for other people that have been doing some videos on it. But yeah, as far as my initial review, I haven't found really any bugs in it yet. I've heard of other people finding some bugs, but I really enjoy the gameplay. At times, it did feel a little bit repetitive, just because of the way it works, but overall I'd say it's a pretty good system that they have. It's kind of hard to explain, at least for me, but if you just watch the videos, then you'll see what the game is like. And I am surprised at how well the glaive ricochet works on this level, just because the balloons seem pretty far apart, but I guess the glaives really do have a long range for their ricochet effect. So that's pretty helpful, especially because since both waves, I guess, are going at the same time, or both lines of balloons are going at the same time, their like balloon density is more dense, I guess. I don't know. They're more crowded together, so the glaive ricochet is a lot more helpful, especially because I have double Renga, so it goes through both lanes at once. So it's very helpful. And I know I said I was going to get the dartling gun, but I'm going to wait for a little bit better of a banana farm before I start spending money on that, because the glaive ricochet is doing pretty good. I did lose a few lives, but still less than 10, so it's doing pretty good. I could probably, you know, if I took the time to actually stop and use road spikes or build a different defense, I could probably get through this without losing any lives, but I'm okay with just beating it. I don't think there actually is any kind of specific upgrade or achievement for not losing any lives, so I'm okay with losing a few. Also, something that I had noticed in the Bloons battle, but I never really noticed here, is that when you have glaive ricochet, one glaive will pop through 2 layers of the first bloon it hits. Like if it's a long stream of greens, the first one that it hits, it'll pop it down to a red, and then the others will be popped down to blues. So I'm not sure if that's some kind of glitch or bug, or if that's just the way they wanted it, where I'm guessing the glaive will hit a bloon, and then start ricocheting off and hit the same bloon that first time, which will cause it to get rid of 2 layers at first. And I do realize that I am losing more lives because there's better bloons, I guess, that have more layers. So let's... not sure how well dartling guns are going to be on this stage, or how well they're going to do. I'm going to build another one just to have that extra angle. I guess that it's not really helping very much. Well, unless I go like that, that'd be helpful. Anyways, the point of using these is just to get the experience, so having a lot of them would be helpful, because then I can get more of the track at once with the multiple streams of dartling guns, and I'll be able to get more experience with them. And I'm just kind of shooting all over the place, not really aiming too much, well, except for now, just because I'm not really trying to carry the round with dartling guns. Like, I'm not using them as my main fighting force, they're just a little bit more as a support, especially when I attack right in the, or point it right at the center, then they're kind of attacking all over the screen, which is pretty cool, but it'd be a little more effective if I actually just aimed all of them. And of course the glaive ricochet can just get through round 27 pretty easily. Alright, now here comes the troubling part, when my glaive ricochet is the only thing to pop through that lead bloon, but hopefully my dartling guns will be enough to finish them off, and they were. Alright, let's see. Next, I probably should have waited to get the valuable bananas on the banana farm, but since I've already lost a few lives, might as well just stick with my defenses, because I've already got quite a bit of money from the banana farm, which again, that would have been nice if instead of the pop count, it gave you like a banana count or something, or a cash count. That sounds right, I guess. Just to show you how much money you've actually made from your banana farm, to know exactly how effective it is and how well off you are because of it or something. Just an idea. Alright, also, I do realize that I didn't put up a sandbox episode yesterday. I did actually have an idea to test out like the snipers and stuff, but I kind of just got distracted. Various reasons, I guess, but mostly I kind of just forgot about it. But also, I don't think anyone commented any ideas, which, again, it's not a problem for me, obviously, but if you do enjoy the sandbox specials, then just be sure to comment what tower types you'd like me to test out. And of course now there's camo balloons, and just keeping it here will be fine, because then it kind of gets the top 2 layers, but then it also hits right where it exits. That's a pretty good aim targeting, that's the word for it. And just sort of spin this in a circle right in the middle, and it just kind of takes down the whole map, pretty much. Not very well, but it does target just about everywhere on the map because of spinning it around like that. And because I have so many, well, not really so many, but just 4 Upgrade that. So that now that one can pop lead balloons. But just because I have 4, it helps actually hit balloons when I do this, rather than just shooting wildly and missing a whole bunch. Alright. And I'm getting somewhat near the end. No, actually I'm not. I'm only around 35. But I'm over halfway, so that's nice. And it's coming. Bunch of pink balloons. Around 36, yeah. Those are pink balloons. And oh look, I've just got a bunch of purple towers. That's nice. Color coordinated and whatnot. Alright, what am I doing? As far as the Bloons Monkey City new game and everything, it does almost feel like a Facebook game, but it's definitely much better than a Facebook game. Like, it's not just, oh, it's a Facebook game, you don't need to worry. It's like, no, this is a good game. It has some aspects that are similar to what are considered Facebook games, like Farmville or something, but it's definitely not just like a Bloons-themed Farmville. It's definitely a good game. So that's really good about it. What else? Don't need much more defenses. These should be good for now, or at least for a little bit. Probably put a few more dartling guns, because I am going to need something to pop those blimps, the Moabs that come, and... Alright. But I do want the valuable bananas, because those are very helpful. And let's see what's next. What's next? More dartling guns. I'm going to build more dartling guns. And wait for it, because I don't want to build them during the round, because then I'm not targeting or not aiming with my dartling guns if I'm busy building things. And actually just face that away to let the glaive ricochet do its job. And no, look, I ranked up. Expert track 7 tunnels. Now you see them, now you don't. This track looks deceptively long and simple, but just watch how fast those lives leak away. You've also earned 500 monkey money. Get 10 more ranks to earn more. Nice. Alright. What's next? That one there. There, and there. Alright. And wow, it only costs 215. I could have sworn that that cost more, but apparently not. Alright, so now that I've got some dartling guns on the outside of the ring, that will help get even more track coverage, because obviously even more of the track is covered by the line of darts. And just point right in the middle. That's pretty effective, but I like to just spin it around, make sure I'm shooting everywhere. Alright, also, this is going to be a little bit of a heavier topic to talk about, but I did hear that in the news there was an 8-year-old kid that shot and killed his grandma minutes after playing Grand Theft Auto 4, so apparently video games are causing children to be more violent and have these murderous tendencies, and I really don't like the way that article is written, for one reason. Where did the kid get the gun? That might be a better question to ask than what game was he playing. Also, that game is not exactly meant for 8-year-olds. I'm pretty sure it's rated M for mature. So why is that not being taken into account, that he's not supposed to be playing that game anyways? And then, just why do they think that suddenly now kids are acting more violent because of video games, when I'm sure there were kids just as violent in like the Dark Ages? Obviously we don't know of any kids in the Dark Ages that killed people, I guess, but obviously it's not just the game. The parenting needs to be there. Even if they were right and video games were teaching kids to be violent, shouldn't the parents be teaching the kids not to be violent? Like, isn't it kind of their job to raise their kid, not the job of the video game? So don't blame video games for people's behavior, blame people for people's behavior. It's just, And I don't necessarily mean to like blame the kid for his own behavior, which technically, I mean, yeah, everyone's responsible for their own behavior. But yes, he was 8 years old. He really probably didn't know any better. It wasn't like he probably did not know what he was doing. Just something to consider. Alright, anyways, back to Bloons. Trying to place a couple more, just to get a little bit more experience. Just placing them anywhere I can, because now this is the Moab. And with all these dartling guns, I can just take it down easily. Alright. Okay. And why did that select the banana farm when I was just randomly double-clicking on the screen? Oh well. This is also actually a pretty good track for the Monkey Ace, just because the track goes like in a big circle all around the field. So the Monkey Ace would be good at just that wide area strafing. You know, so that it starts to actually hit the Bloons, rather than something like, what would be bad track? The Z factor, the one where the track is just like a Z. I don't think the Monkey Ace would be quite as good at that one. Not really sure how to describe why, but there are definitely some tracks where the Monkey Ace is not very good, and I would definitely say that this one is a track where the Monkey Ace is good. So if you don't like dartling guns, or you just like Monkey Aces or something, then definitely give that a try. Alright, and I'm just filling this screen with dartling guns, because I really want to get that experience. And I just get the feeling that this isn't actually working, for some reason. And what round is this? 49. Alright, so it's almost over. I'm probably not going to get enough experience if all these dartling guns aren't helping enough. Alright, and I should probably actually keep a track on what the number is, like how much experience I actually need, and whether or not I need these things to be upgraded all the way. I'm just going to sell it now because I don't really need it. And oh look, I should be good on the next one. And if I am, then I'm just going to sell some of these and try to upgrade the ones that I already have. Alright, the bads cover a wide area with each shot. Enable the Rocket Storm ability. Rocket Storm shoots out a missile towards the nearest 100 Bloons on screen. Alright, now just sell these. And again, because I have Monkey Tycoon, I'm not actually losing any money by selling these. It's sort of like storing money, or like putting the money on hold or something. It's pretty interesting. Alright, I've got enough. I'll save those 3. So now, that's actually something that's sort of a bug. Occasionally, the missiles will just shoot out towards the top of the screen, or wherever the Bloons are going to be coming from, when there's no Bloons actually on screen. It's just something interesting that happens. But as you can see, it's now shooting out 3 missiles instead of 1. So it's very effective to get that 4th tier upgrade, rather than just keep it at the 3rd tier on the right side, which is a bit unusual because most of the 4th tier on the right side doesn't actually do much. Alright, so now on the next level I'm going to try to use some mortar towers. Yeah, that's just showing all those different symbols. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for this episode. I still don't know what deluxe upgrade I'm going to get. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get triple lives, because I have enough, and it would make things a lot easier. Alright, so now I have triple lives. That'll be interesting. Still not getting these. Actually, that seems to be a bug. It's giving me like the option to upgrade it when I think it's also asking me if it's completed or something. I can't read what's under that. So that's interesting. Oh well. Next track will be Fireworks, which I've never actually played on before. So that'll be interesting. And using the mortar tower on Fireworks. Anyways. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.